Hi, I'm Jed Walters, Golf Monthly Top 50 coach. We're here at Mellor Golf Club in Cheshire, and today we're going to look at 4 drills and a little practice game that you can do to help you hole more putts and stop your 3-putts. Okay, so drill number 1 is the 3-foot circle. Statistics will show that if you can get your ball to somewhere within 3 feet of the hole, you are going to reduce the number of 3-putts you get dramatically. So practicing those putts from around about 3 feet, not just the straight ones, but all around the hole, so you're getting the left to right break, the right to left, the uphill, the downhill as well, really important. So when you're practicing, you get used to seeing the ball go in the hole, and from that point of view then, building confidence. So here I've put my tees around in that 3 feet circle. You can measure it if you want to measure it, or just take one stride away from the hole and put a tee peg in the ground, and then just go around the circle and hit some putts. So here we've got some right to lefters, we've got some left to right putts. So I'm just going to hit a few putts here and go through the drill just to show you how you want to get used to holing some putts, and hopefully we'll roll a few in. So go through your setup, your technique. If you like to have a practice stroke, get yourself set. Just imagining that you're on the golf course and you've got this putt for your par or your birdie, and then just keep going around. And the key to it now is making sure that once you go around, you start again and keep going. So if I had another 3 balls there, I'd just keep going around, get them out, and then just go again. The more you can practice it, the better and better you'll get at holing out from that distance. Drill number 2, my personal favorite, is the ruler drill. So I've got a meter ruler on the ground. The reason it's my favorite is because it narrows the target. So it's now 1 inch wide rather than 4 1/4 inches, but more importantly, it tells you where your putter face is at impact, and that's the most important thing, not the path of your stroke, but where the face points at impact. So if I hit this putt here, my task is to try and hit it all the way down the ruler and in. But if it doesn't go in, so say it falls off to the right, that means my face is open at the point of impact. If it falls off to the left, that would then suggest that my face is a little bit closed. So all you've got to do is try and hit your putts, get them to roll all the way down the ruler, and you will hit more of your putts into the hole, that's a guarantee. One of my favorite little games for you to get used to, not just holding out, but adding a little pressure to it, is Killer. So how do we play it? So I've got 5 golf balls, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 step from the hole, and I'm going to put a tee in the ground. I'm going to take another step, I'm going to put another tee in the ground, and another step, and another tee in the ground. Depending on how much space you've got, you can go as far back as you wish. The idea of the game is to start at number 1 and hole all your putts. If you miss, you stay where you are. You hole them all, you can go all the way back to here. Then what you do is you try and hole all these ones. If you miss, you go back to here. Add in pressure, because the one thing that we don't like is pressure when it comes to putting. So all we've got to do is get ourselves in our setup and just try and roll these into the middle of the hole. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. Those ones then you can take back here, and you go again. Now, you get to here, and all of a sudden you miss. I'm going to start back here again. So you can do that by yourself. If you wanted to add a little bit of fun to it, play for something with your friends, you can play 3 life killer. A little bit like pool. So 3 balls each. As soon as you miss, that ball's gone, and you have to go back to the front. Last ball standing wins. Drill number 4 is all about being able to control your speed. Lag putting is one of the biggest issues that leads to a lot of 3-putts. Now, if you were to stand this far away from the hole, and you were looking at the hole and you just threw the ball, the chances of you leaving it 8 feet short, 10 feet past, they're just limited. It's not going to happen because you're looking at what you do. If you threw a ball to somebody to catch, you wouldn't throw it massively over the head or it'd drop too short. So one of the best drills is the heads up drill. Many of you might remember Jordan Spieth. He used to hole out doing it years ago. I don't know whether he does it as much now, but he always used to do it, especially in his prime when he was winning his majors. So what have we got here? 3 feet circle. We know if we can get it into that circle, we're going to reduce the number of 3 putts because we're practicing now with our other drills how to hole out from that distance. So what we want to do now is get into setup position and just look at that target, make your stroke. You're not going to miss the ball with the putter. So you're just looking and judging, well, what speed, what length of stroke do I need to be able to roll this ball into that space? Keep your eyes on your target and go. And all you want to do is just get used to it, different slopes, different distances, trusting that the contact's going to happen, and just feel what it's like to roll the ball into that space. The more you get used to that trusting feel, the less 3 putts you're going to have when you're out on the golf course. It's one you've got to practice.